Have you ever caught yourself reminiscing about the good old days of your career when everything felt clearer, easier, and you were on fire? Yep, we've all been there. And while it's tempting to bask in those golden moments, holding on to career nostalgia could actually be holding you back from your next big leap. So, in today's episode, I'm calling out the nostalgia trap and sharing why you need to stop looking back and start moving forward because your best career days are still ahead of you. Hey there, fabulous listener. Are you over 50 and feeling stuck, undervalued, or just plain ready for a change in your career? Well, I've got something just for you. Introducing 50 Forward, Fearless Future, powering your next career move. This group coaching program is designed specifically for Black women like you, dynamic, experienced, and ready to tackle the next chapter with confidence. Together, we'll break free from fear and self-doubt, build unshakable confidence in your skills and abilities, learn practical strategies to land that dream opportunity, and create a career path that's as fulfilling as it is exciting. Plus, you'll connect with a community of like-minded women who get what it is to be on your journey. So if you're ready to stop settling and start flourishing, head over to janicesutherland.com and sign up for 50 Forward Fearless Future today. And don't wait, your fearless future is calling, because you deserve a career and a life that's bold, brilliant, and authentically you. Hey, and welcome back to this week's edition of This Woman Can. I am your host, Janice Sutherland, career strategist for the mature Black woman. And in this episode, I am touching on a topic that I know a lot of us can relate to. We have been working many years, so we can have career nostalgia. You know, that tendency to look back on your professional life, with all those rose-coloured tinted glasses and think, wow, those were the days. I had it all figured out then. I knew what I was doing. But what if I told you that career nostalgia, whilst it feels comforting and familiar, could actually be doing more harm than good when it comes to your growth and aspirations? Let me tell you a story. A few months ago, I had the pleasure of working with a client named Lena. Lena was an absolute powerhouse, reminded me back in my day, an accomplished marketing director with a killer track record. But she was feeling really stuck. And every time we'd talk about her next steps, what she's going to do next, she'd say, back when I was leading those big campaigns, back when I was doing this, I was at my best. And she wasn't wrong. She was very accomplished. She'd achieved many great accolades. She had a ton of incredible achievements in her past. But the problem was she couldn't see past her past and she was living in it. We all do this. We all do this at some point, and it's easy to get caught up with the nostalgia of past achievements, the promotions, the recognition. We look back and the glory days seem so glorious. But the thing is, nostalgia distorts the truth. Because as I remember, I said it was about the rose-coloured tinted glasses, the rose-tinted glasses. You forget about the stress. You forget about the long hours, the moments of self-doubt, the meetings you had that took you away from your family and things. And all those kind of things get washed away in the glow of that memory. You start to think, if only I could get back to that place, to that point. But what was the cost of living in that space? Or what's the cost of living in that space, in the nostalgia space? Career nostalgia is more than just wishful thinking. It can be really damaging to your future when you're constantly comparing yourself to where you are now to where you were. You stop seeing the potential of where you could go next. It creates a false sense of limitation. You keep telling yourself, I'll never get there again. I'll never reach those heights again. It limits your vision. I see this a lot, especially with women who are navigating career transitions, who have spent years in a particular field. They get stuck in the good old days, the glory days, and they forget that those experiences, while valuable, were just a part of the journey. That's when the magic stops happening. Instead of being excited about what's next, you get paralyzed by what was. But what I want to say to you here is that by doing that, you're blocking your future because your best days could actually be ahead of you if you let them. So, what can you do? How can you break free of that nostalgia trap? Well, I'm going to give you three things. I'm going to give you help. We'll always try and help you out here. 3 steps that can help you overcome it and step into the next phase of your career with confidence. The first is embrace the present. Embrace where you are right now, because that's exactly where you need to be. The skills, the experience you've gained have prepared you for something bigger, better, and more aligned with your current goals or your future goals. The past might have been shiny, it's all great, but the present has so much more to offer. The key is to stop comparing your now to your then and start focusing on what you can do today to grow and evolve. Number 2, shift your focus from achievement to growth. Nostalgia often makes us focus on a single moment or accomplishment, but your career isn't just one moment, it's a journey, and there's always room for growth. Think about where you want to go, not where you've been. What excites you now? What are the new challenges you want to take on? There's always more to achieve, and your next chapter, your next phase, could be your most exciting yet. 3, set yourself new goals, new exciting goals. When you stop comparing yourself to the past, you make space for your new goals that are more aligned to where you are now. If you're not sure where to start, think about what brings you joy, what sparks happiness for you. What would excite you about your next career move? If you can't find inspiration, start by exploring things outside of your comfort zone, because that's often where the magic happens. Breaking free from nostalgia isn't just about letting go, it's about unlocking new possibilities. When you embrace the present and look forward to the future, you build increased confidence, because instead of doubting whether your best days are behind you, you realize that your best days are actually ahead of you. There's greater fulfillment because you're no longer stuck chasing something that doesn't exist anymore. You can go after what really matters to you right now. And nostalgia keeps you in your comfort zone. So letting go of it opens you up to new experiences and that sense of adventure, challenges, and opportunities you never even considered. So the next time you find yourself caught in the grip of career nostalgia, take a breath and ask yourself, what's next for me? How can I embrace what I have right now and turn it into something greater? I just want to say, it's really time to let go of the past. It was great where it was, but you really need to now stop stepping into the future. Your career is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing adventure, an ongoing journey. So let's stop holding on to what was and start creating what could be. Trust me, the best is yet to come. So that's it for this week. I hope today's episode gave you a little boost to start looking forward and looking ahead and see the opportunities waiting for you. If you enjoyed this, make sure you share it with someone who could use a little nudge themselves to stop looking back and start looking forward. Until next time, keep fabulous, keep growing, and remember, if I can, you can, this woman can. Until next time, take care. Thanks for listening. If you got something from this week's episode, please let me know. Better yet, share it with your friends, colleagues, and anyone you know who can benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe or write a review and connect with me at my website, janissutherland.com, where you can also subscribe to the This Woman Can newsletter or connect with me on LinkedIn. Remember, you have the wisdom, resilience, authenticity, and power to create a life on your terms. And if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time.